Aaron, what have practices been like, at least for the offense, leading up to another huge game?
We had a good practice today. I think we had a sense of urgency last week, and you can kind of feel that again. The games get bigger each week, and everybody knows what's at stake. So I think today was really good.
Your last two opponents have been at the top of the Big 12 in terms of rush defense.
Yeah.
Against TCU, you guys had more success on the ground. Why do you think that was?
Well, we executed pretty well, I thought, in that game, and we had a good plan. They are a good defense, though. They're tough to run the ball against, and I was concerned about it, honestly, going into it. The rushing numbers weren't amazing, but what it did for us, though, is if we can establish the run, then our play-action pass, that's what opens up for us. And, we made some good plays in the passing game, too. So we want to be a balanced team, and I thought we achieved that on Saturday.
We've seen a few drops, not a whole lot, but a few.
Yeah.
Is that a concern at all, or is that just...
Always, yeah. Drop ball is always a concern. It was, in a game full of a lot of positives, that was one of the negatives we talked about on Monday with the team. But our guys have been making plays all year, so we're just going to keep working and try to do better this week.
On the whole, would you say you're pretty pleased with the receiving core and what they've done?
Yeah, those guys, they execute. They do a lot of things in our offense. They block for us. They're involved in the run game as ball carriers and as blockers, and been executing at a pretty high level in the passing game as well. And we just got to try to keep getting a little bit better each game. It's nice to have JoJo back. JoJo played much better game 2 than he did game 1, and we just need him to take another step this week as well, because when we have JoJo, Chase, and Parker out there, that's a pretty good group.
Having JoJo, what does that bring to the offense? Having JoJo, what does that just bring to the offense?
Just, size and speed. He can run, and he's a big guy, and he knows our offense really well. He's played a lot, so just gives us another experienced player out there who's played in big games.
What did Bear show you bouncing back from the Texas Tech game?
Played very well, yeah. I knew he would. He has great character. He's a great competitor. He's accountable, and I knew he would bounce back and play well, and that's what he did.
What is the challenge going into Cincinnati night game?
Yeah.
They're basically probably angry coming off loss.
Yeah, first of all, they're a good team. That's the big challenge right there. Is just we're playing as a good team. They have good players, good schemes. They're well coached. So that's the first part, is just that they're good. Then secondly, we're on the road, which we didn't handle our last road game very well, didn't handle crowd noise very well, so we've got to do better with that. And then just, it's a long trip. So, we've done it before, and we've won games on the road in the past, but it's a huge challenge for sure. This is a team that is very good.
Besides piping in noise, how do you prepare for a road situation?
It's really the only way you can. You just try to. It's miserable. You pipe that noise in, and it makes practice miserable. But that's the only way you can really practice it. So that's what we'll do. Yeah.
It's an overall thing that stands out. Defensively, that front seven, it feels like it's as good as maybe most of the conference.
Yeah, they have good. Man, the defensive line's really good. Those linebackers are good, and they're big. The linebackers are 6'4", 240 each. The two inside guys, and the D-line is very good, and and it's a tough scheme too. It's a unique scheme, and you have to do unique things to try to attack it, and we definitely have our hands full for sure.
Will we see Cody Hagan against Cincinnati?
Hope so. He's practicing, and we'll see how he goes throughout the week. We're not sure yet, but he did practice today.
Is there an update on Sione Moa? Is there any chance he makes it back this year?
We're hoping. He won't play in this game, but we're hoping that he does something for us before the season's over. Yes, he's slowly getting back. It's been a tough road.
On the note of the running backs, what would you make of LJ's performance against them?
Thought he played outstanding. Yeah, LJ played so well. He ran the ball well. He's so good in the open field and passing game. We got a couple completions in the open field, and he makes people miss and makes extra yards. And then he's really good blocker and pass protection for us, and just all-around good player, man. We love him.
His durability has been really good this year. You haven't been shy about putting a lot on his shoulder, running the ball a lot through him. Is that, I don't want to use the word surprise, but just what do you make of kind of his overall durability and sort of ability, I guess, to persevere through so much work that he's done?
Well, LJ, he takes good care of himself. First of all, he's a big guy, big, strong dude, and he takes really good care of himself. He's very, very professional about caring for his body, getting sleep. You know, he eats right. I mean, he does everything he can. And never guarantees that you're going to stay healthy, but he also plays with really good technique. He plays with good pad level. He plays the game the right way, and so we're going to give him the ball as much as we can.
The Cincy offense, what does film say about them?
Well, the quarterback's obviously very good. He can run it, he can throw it. I like the way he competes a lot. He's got a lot of weapons around him. The tight end, number 11, is really good. I like the 3 or 4 wideouts that they use. The running backs run hard. So, you can see why they've had so much success early in the year. They're a talented crew and well coached too. So.
What is Sorsby? Is he a lot like any of the other quarterbacks you've faced, or is he kind of his own animal?
Well, I'm trying to think. I think he's a lot like Hoover as far as the way he throws it. Last week's quarterback, I love that guy. I think he throws it very well. I think Sorsby is very similar. He throws a really good ball. He is very athletic. He's a little bit more willing to run than some of the quarterbacks that we faced the last couple weeks anyway. But yeah, he's one of those quarterbacks that can hurt you with his feet and his arm. We got our work cut out for us with him for sure.
How excited have you been from just the progress of the defensive line, the personnel, the depth of the defensive end, and also the interior, how they're playing as well?
Well, the interior's playing outstanding for about 4 or 5 weeks now. They've just been very dominant inside. Any runs and stuff that we've been giving up is hitting more on the perimeter. I can't say enough about how Keanu and JT have played the last couple weeks. They've been outstanding. It's been huge having Nusi and Tausili. Just their pass rush presence the last 2 games is starting to show up. And again, that's not taken away from some of the other guys that have played a lot. Like Logan Latui continues to play at a very high level. Hunter Clegg's going to be a great player, but I see the progression of the defensive line really coming along, and that's part of the reason why we've played pretty good the last couple weeks.
You had high expectations for Keanu when he came here. Has he lived up to that and more, in your opinion, to this point?
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely lived up to it. I mean, in our defense, you want a stud inside that can take on a double team, that can be physical, that can knock things back, and I really think the last couple weeks he's really shown that. It's always new going into a new program and techniques and schemes and all that stuff, but I think he's settled in very well, and he's definitely a dominant force in the defense.
Coach, how does having cornerbacks that can play man real well, how does that help your defense?
Well, the more man we can play, the more we can load the box and, blitz and do some other things. So in this defense, it's very important. And having those guys on the perimeter that can play press man and off man, I think mixes, what the offensive coordinator and the quarterback are seeing. I think that's a big deal. And then if we can mix in our zones with it, I think we become the defense that we want to be. So you got to have corners that can cover in this defense.
And that'll help you against Cincinnati then?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to have to play some man coverage against them. We're going to have to load the box at times. We're going to have to give different looks for the quarterback. I mean, all those things that we try to hang our hat on. We're going to have to play games with the quarterback's mind a little bit on some of the disguises he sees. So all those things become important as to what we're trying to accomplish in the game plan.
Cincinnati.
They don't possess the ball a lot. They're one of the lowest possession teams in all of college football. Does that change anything dynamics-wise for you guys?
Not really. A lot of the reason why they don't possess balls is because they score so fast. I mean, they're hitting huge 1 or 2 plays and they're scoring touchdowns. I mean, they've been pretty dynamic that way. So I don't read into time of possession that much. It's more to me about how many points do they score and the efficiency of their drives.
We didn't get your thoughts on maybe the running back personnel. They're expecting to get their top guy Pryor back. Just your thoughts on that group and how your defense is progressing in running.
Well, I think both running backs are different. Like number 3 is super physical, sees it well, will run downhill and go right through you. And number 6 has got great vision. He's got good wiggle in the hole. I think they complement each other very well, and I think they're well coached. So this is a good running back crew.
Where does the TCU win rank amongst all the performances that this team has had since you've been here in terms of like a complete performance in all phases?
I don't know the ranking, but I was definitely happy with, holding a quarterback that I think is one of the best in the Big 12 to 10 for 23 passing. I think was huge. And to have him throw 2 interceptions and a pass efficiency rating of 93 and all that stuff. I mean, I think that is huge. Just the way we started and then finished the game was big. And I think TCU is a dang good football team. Because if you just look statistically going into this game, I mean, they had played very well in every game. They were in every game, and their offense had done some really good things. So I think it was a good performance against a very good team.
How do you feel like your group's doing in terms of just tuning out the noise of letting outside rankings and things like that distract this group?
Well, hopefully well. We as coaches don't hear the noise too much because we know not to listen to it or look at social media too much and all that stuff. So I don't really know the noise, but for the most part at BYU, we have a pretty mature team that, I think can put that behind them. And it's hard, right? Everyone tells you how great you are, or this could happen if you just keep winning. I mean, they know where they're at. They hear it, but hopefully they're mature enough to handle it.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Coach. How is recruiting been affected by all this success and what you guys have been able to accomplish?
Well, it's way easier to recruit when you're winning. I know that. The last 2 seasons have been huge for us. I feel like we've had really great recruiting classes. We have some really top-notch guys committed to us right now. So I think recruiting just keeps getting better and better. And as we continue to win, and with NIL and BYU and everything that the school represents, I think recruiting is going to continue to get better and better.